Today I'm going to be doing some venison steaks on the cast iron on stove. Now I typically don't do a lot of venison, however, being in Wisconsin here, we do have quite a bit of it, and I was fortunate to get some venison steaks from somebody who had already had too much venison, so they're looking to get rid of it. So I'm just going to do a quick sear in a cast iron pan today. I'm going to be seasoning it with with my Fish and Wildgame seasoning. And I'm also going to be making a compound butter to put on it as well. And we're going to give it a shot. So like I said, I don't usually do a lot of venison. However, I've been fortunate to get quite a bit of steaks, as well as some roasts and some sticks and things like that. It's still a little bit frozen. I took it out yesterday. But these are some nice, I'd say, look, they're about, 2 to 3 ounces. I'm going to season them with my First Strike Fish and Wildgame seasoning. What I like about this is it's got a little sweetness to it. So I know if you don't like sweetness, you don't have to do it. You can just use salt and pepper. And maybe a little bit of garlic, kind of get it all over there and get both sides. Now this is going to be easy, simple cook. It won't take long. I was thinking about firing up the grill, but like I said, this won't take long, so I didn't want to take the time to get the charcoal and then waste some charcoal. It's only going to take a few minutes to cook these, so I'll do it on a cast iron on the stove. So while I'm letting those venison steaks marinate, I'm going to make the compound butter. I have 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter here, and I've already done a pre-mixture of 1 tablespoon of my all-purpose garlic seasoning, so it has some garlic, salt, black pepper, and then also 1 teaspoon of thyme. So I'm just going to mix that in there. You can also put a little bit of lemon zest. I'm actually going to put a little bit of my Fish and Wildgame seasoning in there as well, because I think they'll blend nice with the seasoning that's already on there. But making a compound butter, you can put whatever you want in here. Just make sure that the butter is room temperature. To speed the process up, I put it in the microwave just for a few seconds. But I'm going to be chilling this again after I get it all mixed up anyway. So a lot of times what you can do is get some like saran wrap and then roll it up into like a log and then put it in the freezer. And if you make a big batch, you can have that in the freezer and use it for like beef steaks. You can use it for whatever you want to put a little bit more flavor. If you're using butter, make toast or whatever you want to do. So what I'm going to do is it's all mixed up here. It's all mixed up. So I'm just going to put it in the refrigerator while I get the cast iron ready to go. And then we're going to put it on top of the steaks when they're done. All right, so I got my cast iron here starting to get warmed up. I'll put a little bit of olive oil in there so the steaks don't stick. But we want to get this cast iron nice and hot, really mimicking a grill. So you want to get it nice and hot. We're looking for a medium to high heat. So we're going to get a nice sear on these venison steaks. And they're not going to take long to cook. So I'll show you how I'm going to do it right here. So I've got my pan here. It's been going for a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in there, again, to help with so it doesn't stick on there, but we want to make sure that it's nice and hot, nice and coated. Now remember, cast irons get very hot, so don't grab the cast iron with bare hands. Make sure you got something to protect your hands, a glove, a towel, something that's going to make sure that you stay safe and you don't have to have a burn on your hand there. So once that's nice and coated, we're turning this up just a little bit. Now these venison steaks have been dry marinating for a little while here. We're about to put them on. And I'm going to need some tongs or something to flip them over. Make sure you're prepared ahead of time. So you got everything ready to go. Like I said, these are going to go pretty quick. And how I'm going to do them, I'm going to do them like I usually do like a steak. So cooking to an internal temperature of about, let's see, 130, 135, medium rare, just like you kind of would do for a steak. But checking this out here, maybe another minute or so, and then I'm gonna put them on. Not quite as hot as I want it to be. And really, it's just gonna be a couple minutes per side. You want to get a nice sear on it. Now, what I also have here is a awesome tool that you can put on to help with grease splatter if you're doing it inside. This is just like a grease catcher here, put it on top. So I'll probably have to clean up a little bit anyways because of the splatter, but this helps reduce it quite a bit. You can wash it off real nice and easy as well. So we'll let those go for a couple minutes and then we'll flip them. Like I said, it won't take too long. Yeah, I typically don't do too many venison steaks. Like I said, I was fortunate to get a deer processed because somebody I knew didn't want it, and I said, "Sure, I'll take it." So I got some nice steaks out of it, some roasts. I got some jerky and some sticks. But here in Wisconsin, venison, especially during hunting season, can be pretty plentiful. For those hunters that maybe don't want it, they find ways to give it away. And I just happened to be lucky enough to know somebody that was giving them away, and all I had to do was pay for the processing, which happened to be $300 to $400, which wasn't too bad. But I'm gonna check on these steaks now. Yeah, like you can already see they're already starting to be about a little about done there. Once the juices start to pool up a little bit on top, that's kind of when you know they're done or they're getting close to done, and that's when I usually like to flip them. So we're getting closer. You got a nice smell. And what I like about my Fish and Wild Game seasoning, it's got a little hint of lemon to it as well, a little bit of celery in there. It does have a little bit of sweetness. I know some people do not like the sweetness, but we like it here. All right, we're getting close to the temperatures we want it to be. Like I said, it's not going to take long. These are going to continue to cook as well afterwards. So we're about ready to go already. Take them off. It's real simple, easy cook. It's a nice lean meat too. So if you're on a diet or you're looking to maybe cut some of the fat out, I know elk, venison are some of the leanest meats you can get. So consider it's also very economical too. So if you're looking to save some money, you're looking to just be a little bit healthier, that could potentially help you out there. But these are just about done. I'm gonna let the first round just rest a little bit, and then I'm going to put some of that compound butter on it that's in the refrigerator, and that's gonna be that's lunch for today. Some venison steaks, and I'll let you take a look at when I'm done here. All right, so here it is. Some venison steaks. Now's the moment of truth. I'm gonna cut in here first. Put a little bit of this compound butter on here. Let's see, it's already starting to kind of get hard here, but just gonna take a little bit of that compound butter, put a little bit on here, and as that melts, a lot of that great flavor is gonna come from the rub and the seasoning that we put on there. But get it over there, spread it all around here. But we're gonna cut in here, and this is the moment of truth here. Now that's a good steak. Can't go wrong there. Venison steak, a little bit of compound butter with some garlic seasoning. Really simple on the cast iron. Very lean meat, so you don't have to cook it long. And this one here is looking pretty good. See the cook on the inside there. You can see it. Nice and juicy, nice and lean. I really like the flavor from our Fish and Wildgame seasoning. Like I said, it does have a little sweetness to it, so I know some people don't like that. But the savoriness from the butter kind of helps to offset that as well. But thyme, butter, garlic seasoning. You put a little lemon zest in there as well. But a quick sear on the cast iron, and you got a nice, healthy, lean meat lunch, dinner, even breakfast in a few minutes. So give it a try. Let us know what you think. If you got any recipes for venison, shoot them our way. Like I said, I got some more steaks. I'll probably do some marinating, some different types of stuff as well. But let me know how you cook them. And thanks for watching. Hopefully you appreciate the cooks, and I appreciate you watching.